Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah! Very good. Okay, very good.
Good morning and welcome to episode 1920 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, March 20th, 2026. We made it to the end of the week. Congratulations. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish percent accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. If you need more Hard Factor, which you might, and then you could get Florida Man Friday every week and the Pat and West show every week, and then monthly Hive Hour Deluxe with all four hosts. It's a great time. But anyways, today, Wes, you're up first. What do you got?
I've got one of the best things about America, and that is that there are just so many little just microcultures out there and micro competitions that we have no idea about. And one of the most prestigious competitions that we have know nothing about probably just crowned its champion, and I'm going to tell you all about it.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were going to say 30-minute pizza delivery, but
No.
That's one of the best parts of America.
It is.
Well,
it is.
unless you're a pizza delivery guy, it was dangerous.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
yeah.
dangerous. So many delivery guys died trying to make that situation.
Yeah, what was it? I mean, it was a good
But
deal.
it was a noble death. It was like they're martyrs.
Yeah, the customer comes first. It's
Yeah.
It's very American.
I mean,
I agree.
can you die better?
Yeah,
I've
die
always-
for Domino's.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. I've always said that it's our microcultures that bring that make us
He lost
make-
it, Mike.
that make us so strong. So thank you, Wes.
I've never heard
appreciate
that. Never heard that term, microcultures.
No, I've always said, like I said, I've always said that.
Yeah.
They're our strength. They're the
Wes-
backbone.
we agree.
Weston will
They're the,
always say that
they're the
shit.
backbone of the station.
They are.
That's
They
what I've
are.
always said about
The
microcultures.
freaks are the best.
Yeah.
No, that's of course. And then I'm on deck. I'm borrowing a segment from a classic comedy show about one of our favorite newspapers. You'll see. And then Mark, you're in the hole. What do you got?
So Russia's got like the Japan thing going on. I don't know if people aren't having sex, but it's the population decline issue, and they've got an idea.
Well, they're killing all their men, so it's tough.
The war might, yeah, but this is they have a plan, I guess. We'll talk about it.
Okay. And then Pat, you're gonna close us up this week. What do you got?
Oh, bro, just taking the entertainment domestic violence corner.
Okay.
Secret
Okay.
Lives of Mormon Wives, Taylor Frankie Paul's season of The Bachelorette is off after an insane video was released of her throwing a metal chair at her former partner.
Yeah.
And almost
WWE
killing your
style.
child.
Yeah.
Came close. Could have killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Heath is asking who's winning, not the Real Housewives, but in reference to March Madness. Happy March
Yes.
Not
Madness.
Howard either, because I was really I went pretty heavy on the
Happy March
Buffaloes there,
Madness.
and
That was your underdog. That was your
Yeah.
Guess he-
Whoopsies.
Duke didn't look too great.
They won by like 6, right? Against like a 16 seed.
And they were down by 11 at half, and they were down
Sienna.
most of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a hangover, right? From like a
It is,
long-
but they have a few injuries. Like they're the number one overall seed, but I don't. After today and reading a few things about
running out of gas. You're saying,
they might make it to like the Elite Eight, but I don't think Duke's going to win it.
I mean, Willie's on to something with the hangover. I was listening to an interview with the Howard coach, and he was talking about when they realized they were going to go to the first four. He kept the boys in Virginia Beach, didn't take them back to D.C. to celebrate their conference win. Because he said the bars in D.C. are undefeated.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the Duke boys were out there partying.
Adams Morgan, yeah. Hopefully the Duke boys
Maybe they had a
stayed
tough one. They barely beat UVA by like 2 points in overtime or whatever.
You don't want to get a house
National
stripper
championship.
at Duke. We've all that's established.
Remember, we all believed her. That's
They were exonerated. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean it was a whole thing though. You don't want to get one because that's a
Yeah.
talk about a nightmare. Nice.
I
Okay.
tend to believe the victims, but that was a tough one. She was a jerk.
Yeah.
Class A.
She set victims back. That's for sure.
she sure did.
Best part about that story was the potential porn star named Duke Lacrosse.
That would be a sick porn star name.
Yeah, I mean, growing up where we grew up, we're like, Duke Lacrosse. Yeah, fuck him.
Right. We hated them.
Yeah, we're like, this is awesome story.
Yeah. Send to the
Rich-
prison for life.
Yeah.
Rich, smart kids.
These rich North Carolinians, one state below us, can suck it. That turns out they got their lives drawn too.
Yeah. All right, let's go to a microculture, shall we?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. The latest elite champion in one of the most prestigious competitions that we've never heard of. Also something that we likely take for granted, and that is grocery bagging. Okay. How do you guys, don't you feel special when you get in the lane and some kid or mentally challenged sweetheart swoops in to save the day and starts bagging your groceries? It's literally like it's one of the last complimentary first class experiences you can have as a human, and it feels great.
Well, and as a man, you're always last. Everybody else is getting their groceries bagged before you, and you're always short of baggers. And so as a man, you're going to get last place. And so when you do get a bagger, which is very rare, it is a breath of fresh air.
I love it. I'll chat the ear off
nice.
a handicap. I'll play their game.
Yeah.
I feel horrible.
I'm always watching them like a hawk, but
why?
I appreciate it.
Well, if it's a teen, I don't feel bad. But if it's an intellectually disabled person, I just start bagging on myself.
Oh,
Really?
no, man.
That's an insult.
No,
Pat.
I mean, I'll toss them the stuff if it's
I
not
start talking
within
to them,
arm's
and whatever
reach.
they're
but-
into, I'm into. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
to be frank, in New Jersey, there was never a bagger, ever. So, like, I got so used to bagging my own shit that I feel like,
How
this is
ass
just not
backward is Jersey? No
not a thing
baggers, and you have
anymore.
to still have a guy pump your
That
gas.
is weird,
Jersey's
right?
stupid.
Yeah.
You
I mean, they should have a bagger at every lane, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
well, they kind of do, but then there's only like 2 lanes open now.
Nah, my store has like, I mean, Costco's the only one that has a bagger on every lane. That's the
Yeah, Costco's different.
and
Tell your
they're
man to
they're a
double-
boxer. They don't even have bags. They're
Tell your
boxing
man
it
to
up.
double bag it now. Last time he didn't double bag it.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys bring your own bags?
Well, we have to.
You don't have to in
In
Nevada.
Austin,
You
you
Not
have
just-
not in
Austin.
Round Rock.
just
Well,
bring-
you don't
Bring
have to.
your
You just got
bags.
to pay. You know.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I judge their every move when I have a bagger because I don't know if you guys knew this, but I worked for 2 elite grocery stores in my teens.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the first was the
Wegmans?
creme de la creme of Reston
Harris
grocery
Teeter?
stores, Sutton Place Gourmet, now Balducci's, and the other was the area's first Whole Foods. So I know a thing or two about bagging groceries and demanding customers and how it's supposed to be done.
I wish I would have got Wes as my bagger at Whole Foods.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What was your hourly?
At Sutton Place, it was decent, more than Best Buy. I know that.
Oh man, but the
And plus, during the holidays,
Yeah,
speakers paid for themselves though. Wes.
holiday tips where you'd carry out some bags for some rich Reston woman.
Exactly.
nice.
Plus, Wes, that was smart moves because I was going to say those shopping centers and those stores specifically had a lot of good-looking women that would be around there all the time.
Yeah. And
Best Buy got to
all
where they
the
were
time.
because they paid minimum wage.
they shared this. I think they shared the same parking lot with Sutton Place, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe
Yeah,
might have been
it
one
was just-
thing over.
16-year-olds with much better paychecks.
What do people not know about bagging, Wes? What's a secret of the trade that people wouldn't know if they just got dropped at the end of a lane
Right.
tomorrow?
I think the biggest problem that most people face is an overload. That's the main thing. That's the main thing you want to avoid.
You got to be cool under pressure as a bagger.
Yeah.
No, also
items aren't going to stop coming.
Hang on
You
a
got to
sec.
have a system to deal
good
with.
advice here from Jared Lindsay.
Yeah.
Heavy on the bottom, light on the top, cold with cold. Got to put the cold items together because it'll fuck up. That's
Absolutely.
good advice.
One more
Keep it simple.
question.
Sure.
I have a theory because I walked into a grocery store with Kate the other day, and I've never gone to the grocery store with her. We always go separately because we have kids, right? And she skipped the produce area and went right to the dry foods. She messed up the whole flow of the grocery store because grocery stores are designed in a certain way. So you have an order, and I think that order is based on bagging, is it not? Right, so that things are bagged in a certain way. Is that true or not?
You want
I
to
don't know
bag
because people put shit in their carts however they're going to.
cold
Maybe
with
back-
cold.
you're
That's for
Maybe
sure.
back in the day, Pat, but now it's completely based on technology making you spend more money.
But do you think, like, if someone rolls up with a crazy cart, a bagger's like, you shop like a psycho?
Maybe.
I mean,
Oh,
I
you
try
gotta-
to organize on the belt too.
You
Have you
gotta
guys
judge.
went by
You gotta
yourself to
judge
the
a
grocery
cart.
store?
If I worked at a grocery store, that's all I'd be doing. I'd be judging every cart. That's what do you do when you're in the line?
Of course,
that's it's very
half
fun.
the fun.
It's like you go see what somebody has. It's always funny to see like, is that what you're expecting? And then you see it. And
Have you ever gone by
I don't
yourself to
know.
the grocery store?
Great.
If I do that, I look like a psychopath.
Always.
Yeah,
I'm so
constantly.
confused. I'm so much slower than everyone else. I
Marcus
look like
lost.
I look like I
Oh,
need
yeah.
help.
What?
You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Why?
That's why you got a wife, a great wife.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, but every
She's a beast at the grocery
Yeah,
store.
but every
she knows how to shop.
she
It's
knows
yin
the
and yang.
layout of every grocery store is the same though. It's like deli and produce, the bread and the like shit in the middle.
50% of the times I
freezer.
call from the grocery store.
Yeah, all right.
What am
You're
I
the
doing
woman?
wrong? Yeah. What am I doing wrong? Where is it?
I mean, once you figure out one grocery store, can't you like kind of navigate the rest of them?
No, I can't.
No. It's one of the things Mark's just not
Mark has a very
built-
specific
built
special
for.
set of skills.
Yeah.
I can spend an hour and a half at a grocery store for 4 items.
Mark got lost in our hometown one time.
Yeah, I remember that. GPS was a godsend. I remember when we first got it at the car version.
That's why I
That was
relate to
incredible.
the bagger so much. Me and him are
The intellectually disabled bagger.
me and him are at the same level at the grocery store.
Tough day, buddy.
He's helping me.
Also, funny story. I don't know if
You wouldn't believe how long it took me to find this stuff.
Oh, I feel you, buddy.
Yeah.
did you find everything okay, sir? No.
What is this place, amazing?
Look at my psycho cart. Clearly not.
It's not great.
And that was a terrible experience, actually.
Bread's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Sweating.
Funny story about my time bagging, which may or not be true depending on the statute of limitations. But my buddy's mom, who worked at Sutton Place, got myself and like 3 of my buddy's closest friends jobs as cashiers. And let's just say that it was our family's favorite place to shop, and we sometimes might have forgotten to scan in items like bottles of wine, pricey meats. And then my friend's younger brother almost went to prison because they found out he stole like over $50,000.
Whoa.
That's a
in his
lot.
career. Yeah. It was one of the most brazen theft operations in Reston history.
Wow.
But
impressive.
it was fun. It was great.
Oh, really unimpressive by the owner. I mean, just
Yeah, they didn't have there's a
Oh,
reason
they're not
they
even
got
around anymore.
no they changed, they got bought out by
Well, they never checked the books. They're just
No.
like,
No.
these high school kids would never give out our wine.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it.
Let's have the most expensive items and the least security.
They're busting Target. They're busting Target ladies for that shit now. They'll watch you do it 5 or 6 times, and then they'll bust you
Oh man, to get
for
it over the
self-checkout
limit.
skipping. Yeah.
this was just a free for all. Back to the story. So every year, the
Okay.
National Grocers Association holds the Best Bagger competition at their
Hell
yearly
yeah.
show and convention, right? And it's big. Next year is going to be the MGM Las Vegas Convention Center, so you can mark your calendars. for
Dude, I'm
January
actually
31st.
interested in this
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, I do. So the website gives a brief history of the prestigious Best Bagging competition, which says this: bagging has been an important step for many supermarket employees who have pursued long and rewarding careers in the grocery industry. The National Grocers Association Best Bagger competition features retailers with infectious company pride and enthusiastic commitment to customer service. The first Best Bagging competition was held in 1987 in Dallas, Texas. The Texas-Oklahoma Checkout Shootout, as it was called, featured 2 contestants and former
Well-
NFL quarterback Terry Bradshaw as the MC.
TB.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was
They
back
have
when
a
you do like NFL guys be doing local events and shit.
yeah.
Dude,
It's
you know what this reminds me of? Have you seen the videos of the guys like folding Domino's boxes as quick as they can, or like pizza boxes?
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Is it
so
stacking?
it's so good.
Is it all about speed or is there some precision element to it?
Oh, there's some precision. Here's the scoring criteria. Okay. Now let me just go down so I can read this because I can't see it. The bagger who scores the most points shall win the contest. They're awarded points based off speed, proper bag building technique, distribution of weight between bags, style, attitude, and appearance.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Spinning and shit. They're doing
This is no
spins and-
joke.
Yeah.
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 Distribution
Flips.
of weight, dude. Distribution of weight is next level. People don't think baggers at the real grocery store. They're not thinking about that. You know,
Yeah.
they're-
Attitude too. This is like front of
That's-
house, back of house type.
That's
thing.
right. That's
Paper
right.
and
And what,
plastic.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna play you a clip here from a
Yeah,
couple
you better
years
have
ago.
the same exact.
You got to be good at
hardware.
both, right?
It has to be the
Oh, you
same
do.
hardware.
It is.
You
It's
gotta
not
be good
like
at
you.
both to
It's
be a
not like you can
master.
bring your own chef's knives
Yeah,
or anything
yeah.
like that. Yeah. So here's what the competition looks like and how just gripping it is. Here's from like I think 2024. So as you can see, they're just bagging groceries.
Doesn't seem
Turn
very
down the music.
impressive.
Turn down the music a little bit. Yeah. See, they're just bagging groceries.
The attitude they should have a I guess those are customers.
That's not what I thought. It
No,
would
those
be.
are the
I thought it would be
judges.
Like a
So they have
simulation
stopwatches.
Where the judge is like a customer with a
No.
card.
No, this
Nope.
sucks.
Nope. This is
not
what
like
it
a-
is.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it?
Well, the
And-
camera work was poor. To be fair, the camera. I mean,
Yeah.
they needed an above camera, an above
Right.
angle, like where they're the hands look like they're moving fast. That was when you look at it from the front, from behind a podium. That was horrible.
This is like finding a weak Guinness record, kind of. Like
Yeah.
you could go in there and dominate.
But the competition aspect. Think about this: live betting on it. You go to this thing with a bunch of ones and your buddies, and it's probably cheap and potentially
very
free
cheap.
drinks. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at this year's winner from a Publix, and it's big bragging rights for the store that has the best bagger. Publix in Georgia. Look how pumped up he is. That's Rocco.
He's intellectually disabled.
No, he's not. He's not. I'm going to show you a clip where they visited him at his store.
Sure?
He is pumped. And guess how much you win for, I forget what competition we talked about recently where the prize money was just pathetic, but guess how much you win as the best
25
bagger.
grand.
$75.
No. It's actually $10,000.
Okay, that's 10.
Which is for a bagger, that's like I don't know.
Yeah, but where's the
half
event?
of your salary?
Where's the event?
In Vegas, I think this
Do
one
they
was in
fly
Vegas.
you out there because you're going to lose it all?
I think so. There was 25 contestants. Anyway, I'm going to play you. Here's the local news, a little mashup I
Staying at the
did,
Flamingo, you're going to
where they talk to Rocco
In the
and
hole.
He gives some insights onto
Good.
What he
Let's hear from
what he's
Rocco.
all about. Yeah.
Meantime, in Georgia, 18-year-old Rocco Camarada is proving that bagging groceries isn't just a job, it is
Rocco.
a sport.
Yeah, and he just won the title of Best Bagger in America and a $10,000 prize to go with it. Now, judges graded competitors
He's gonna
on
be
speed,
insufferable
balance, and
at
strategy,
his next
making sure
public
heavy
appearance.
items don't crush the bread and glass never meets the glass.
And cold items, I'm sure, have to be with cold items,
Oh, that's
right?
true, yeah.
Rocco trained for months,
There you
turning
go,
every
you got
bag
it.
into a perfectly
Rocco.
packed puzzle.
So Rocco, tell me the secret. How do you get a good bag?
You just gotta pay attention to your customers, make sure that they're fine, they're not having a bad day, and then you just gotta bag it like you know what you're doing.
So like you know what you're doing. You said there are some tips and tricks that people can use to make sure that they have the right bag. Talk to me about that.
Put your 2 walls in, and then get 2 heavy items, put those on a side, and just fill the rest with filler items.
Balance, like bookshelves.
This year, I went 2 nationals and won it all.
So we got to work. I gotta hype myself up here. I'm a little nervous.
A little friendly competition with
I gotta build a
local
wall.
news lady.
Judges track both speed
I mean, he's
and
not
technique.
Mensa.
So the pressure is
No.
real.
Yeah,
What do I do? This is
great
too
at
much.
Tetris. Great at
Calm
Tetris.
down.
think
Rocco
this
trained
helps you
for
on a college
months ahead of the
application if you put
competition, making sure his
He's not going to
execution
college,
was
Pat.
flawless. Baggers earn points if they finish in under 53 seconds.
You still have both your crushables left.
What are my crushables? And judges deduct points if glass jars touch. I lost miserably.
no glass touching.
I gotta keep training. And if you want to visit the best bagger in the nation, he's at the Publix in Swanee. Come check him out.
Or 615, baby.
And get this, bagging runs in the family. His dad has worked at a grocery store for more than 30 years.
Rocco
go.
should be the CEO of Publix.
His
That's
parents
He
met.
will be. He will be eventually.
His parents met at a grocery store. So
Yeah, no, he runs in
bagging
his
truly,
blood.
truly.
Hey,
runs in
good
his
for
blood.
him. It's a good. I like his part of the story, but the competition look. They should change up the music and the.
Competition's weak.
They don't even have like a lane. There should be like a.
The night Rocco was made,
best,
his
yeah.
dad said, "I'm not bagging it tonight."
Anyway,
Yeah.
You want to keep this out?
that.
anyway, that's a little fun one for you. A little slice of
Yeah,
America.
that's a nice little
From
Friday
micro
story.
culture.
It's not a micro.
culture.
It's a micro.
It is.
the micro culture of groceries.
That's
Thanks,
right.
Wes.
That's
I
right.
feel like that
Wow.
prize is one of those things where you have to spend it on a scholarship, though. Is it like that kind of thing? It's got that vibe to it.
Or a used car.
10 grand? Yeah, okay.
Well, they should give it to you after you leave Vegas.
Yeah, that's true. I hope they did. But Rocco's only 18, so he can't.
Yeah, he can't. He couldn't use it.
Can't you
Oh,
gamble at 18?
I could spend 10 grand in Vegas at 18, no
I
problem.
think you gotta be 21 for most casinos.
21, yeah, you got to gamble.
Yeah. Well, Wes, thank you. It's like I've always said, our microcultures are our strengths.
Yeah.
They really are. Thank you. I agree. And hey, look, if you're going to be on your feet all day working hard, maybe bagging groceries, you're going to need a nice pair of work boots.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you the wildest part about the best work boots out there, Brunt Workwear. They let you actually wear the boots to work before deciding if you want to keep them. Real job site days, not just walking around your house. And if they're not right for you, you send them back for a full refund. That's a 100% risk-free trial. I don't know any other boots that do that. Pretty sure there are no others that do that.
I wore my boots at work a couple days. I'd like to return these.
Yeah. Nope, not going to happen.
Get lost, Rocco.
Yeah.
Most places would say.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
see, founder Eric Gerard had a vision when he started Brunt Workwear, and that was because choosing work boots used to mean sacrificing comfort or durability. If they felt good, they didn't last, and if they lasted, they wrecked your feet. Brunt thought that was bullshit. So they built tough boots that feel great from day one, no break-in, no sore feet, because people out there doing the real work shouldn't have to choose between comfort and durability. Okay? And Brunt stands behind what they make. You can wear them to work, and if they're not right for you, send them back. And again, don't know any other brand that's doing that. That's a company that believes in their product. So right now, for a limited time, our listeners get $10 off at Brunt when you use code HARDFACTOR at checkout. Just head to bruntworkwear.com, use code HARDFACTOR, and you're good to go. Brunt isn't just about work boots either. They offer a full range of high-performance gear built for tough jobs, from heavy-duty work pants to weather-resistant jackets. Brunt designs durable, reliable workwear to keep you protected and productive in any condition. Brunt was tired of the workwear brands out there cutting corners. You work too hard to be stuck in uncomfortable boots that don't hold up, so they built something better, boots that are insanely comfortable and built for any job site. For a limited time, our listeners get $10 off at Brunt when you use code HARDFACTOR at checkout. Just head to bruntworkwear.com, use code HARDFACTOR, and you're good to go. After your order, they'll ask where you heard about Brunt. Do us a favor and tell them Hard Factor sent you. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That way we might get a second pair of free boots.
Get after it. No, I was just marveling at the Brunt website. It's great.
Fashion. How about we fashion this highway, guys?
Yeah, right. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it in Brunts. It's going to be more comfortable right out of the box. Okay. So this segment is called
For great New York boobs.
It's great New York Post boobs, technically. But I just wanted to steal the shout out to Chappelle Show. Great show. Yeah, it's a lot. Probably before a lot of people's time.
Was that before? It had to have been before the finest titties in Brooklyn from Cards Against Humanity.
Yes, for sure. That was when Joe Rogan still had a full head of hair in that sketch at the end. Full on. Yeah. So New York Post is great. We all read it from time to time, even though like a lot of you may try not to, you're still going to read a New York Post article once in a while.
It's
my favorite. It's my favorite, quite frankly.
It's good. I mean,
Pleasure.
They get everything.
Yeah.
It's going to get you.
They don't miss anything.
It's going to get you. It is a catch-all pad. Go ahead, Mark.
It's like reading like Mad Magazine or Cracked with a little bit of aggressive politics mixed in.
Right.
Yeah, if Rupert Murdoch wrote Mad Magazine.
Little right wing, but you get all the good stories in there.
Yeah, they do. They'll publish anything, and they're one of the best. they're one of the best at giving OnlyFans models the press they so obviously deserve, because they run like 5 different stories on them a day. I can't tell you about all the OnlyFans stories that the Post ran this week. You would literally need like an hour, maybe, to do that. Beat, maybe a daily hour. I don't know. It's a lot.
There's no discovery feature on the website, from what I've read about.
You can search. What do you mean?
It is. It's not the best. But yeah, there is.
It's not the best.
It's not really a discovery feature.
It's like a link tree, and then you have to
I've heard.
Yeah.
All I know is that these OF models must have a good deal with the Post, because they run a shitload of stories and it's just nonstop. So I can't show you all the great New York boobs this week, but I can show you a couple. 2 recent highlights I think you're going to really like, guys. First up, we got Summer Robert She's a
moly.
28-year-old Scottish OnlyFans model who, can you guys just describe Summer Robert for the listeners?
I still haven't seen her face.
Got a couple watermelons bolted to the front of her.
Yeah. How's that table with holding those?
She's causing a scene everywhere she goes with those.
Like double, triple Z's.
They're ours, actually.
Okay.
Those are ours. Summer.
Call
No,
me
are
a
they
pirate.
are they natural?
They have
Permission
to be,
to come
right?
aboard.
I have no idea.
I think those are. They look natural.
I have no idea how you could get those.
How's the booty?
They are
installed.
natural, but nothing that natural is actually that sick. You know what I mean? It's got-
No, it's not. They're not going to be great out of the sack.
Those are natural, huh? I mean, she's spends a fortune on bras.
She spends a fortune on a lot, Mark. That's what this story's about. Those are Summer's 55-pound size R titties, New York boobs. Well, she's not from New York. She's Scottish, like I said. And she claims that because those boobs are so big, because of their heft,
She needs to wear some brunts.
some steel toes.
she not only
What the hell is going on?
Crush your foot if the bra gives out.
You're right.
Is this a load bearer in Brazil?
Backpack full of weights.
Yeah, she needs the workwear.
Yeah,
she,
poor back.
she needed the whole line of brunt workwear. But on top of that, she also says that because of the heft of these 55-pound size R boobs she has to lug around, she has to fly at least business class on every single flight. And she's calling it a boob tax. She says it's unfair. It's an unfair boob tax. And she says it's cost her $50,000 so far. So
You telling me someone's going to complain if those things are
Yeah, I think there's a few
mushing
guys in the
into them?
economy that are going to be okay with it. Well,
Yeah.
guys, she says, quote, there's a real physical and financial toll of navigating a world that feels increasingly designed for a one size fits all standard. Okay. And then she also added that I always end up with the person next to me touching my boobs. And it makes both of us uncomfortable, is how she said it. She said it makes both of them
fair enough.
uncomfortable.
No, I mean, of course
Both
you feel
of them.
uncomfortable if you're not a scumbag. If she's-
Inadvertently touching her boobs, like there's no
Yes,
choice.
yes.
Yeah, like your upper arm is just on her tit, probably.
Right. Inadvertently, yes.
It's probably hard to avoid her boobs in a regular.
Well, yeah, we're
suit.
all orbiting around them. Yeah.
You got to just ask her, like, is this going to be a problem? My arm on your tit the whole ride, because it's not a problem for me.
Those things are wider than the seat themselves. Like, I mean, they can't fit in a single seat. Imagine she's in the middle seat. They're in both of the other seats. The boob, one
You
boob.
have to say, I wish my elbow was my chin.
Yeah.
Right.
Your bra looks tired. Can I take the watch? Give your bra a load off.
You're just praying for turbulence.
Yeah. I'm
pretty
not
sure
going to shrug, baby.
That's how every flight really goes. I don't know why she's not saying it, but yeah, I'm sure there's a creep on every flight.
So, well, hold on. So she's Scottish.
Yes.
Flying in Europe specifically, very different than anywhere else on Earth. A lot of commuter planes. Most planes I've been on overseas, like, puddle jumpers or whatever, Ryanair, they don't have business class. It's kind of all, it's more like a bus,
When
They
you got
build one for her, Pat.
when you got these things, you get the upgraded seat. They see them and they're just like, oh my goodness, ma'am.
See, they don't look like they'd be too big of an issue, but I mean,
Well, come
In
on.
the event
look
of a
at those-
water landing, jump on this lady's tits because they flotation devices.
Dude, she's gonna do well, yeah, in a water landing.
Well, she's not huge as a person besides the tits, but those tits are like the width of a 400-pound person. So,
I'm
her
just saying
name,
from the
Will?
picture, it doesn't look.
Summer
maybe this picture I
Robert.
could see, but they don't look like they're that like out of control wide.
what?
I don't know.
Oh no, they're out of
They-
control.
they
bro.
go out.
They're
They
the
go
most
out.
They're the most out of control. boobs.
They're ours, dude. Have you
You're not gonna be able to put your seat back if she's behind you.
55 pounds.
She
alone.
has to shop special for everything.
Dude,
That's
when she drops those things on the table, she might break one of the table legs.
Yeah.
I mean, at 55
They weigh-
pounds.
yeah.
It's
I
the
gotta-
weight of like a 6-year-old kid.
Just a couple more.
Can you imagine her on a seesaw?
See, now that looks like that. If she wore that on the plane, it'd be a problem. But it looks like the other
Yeah, I don't
pictures
think
she's
she's
got
gonna
them
wear
more
a bikini
contained.
on the plane.
Well, of course she's not.
Those may be fake too, because that's insane.
Yeah, I don't think they're natural.
Is she part? Is
She's
she
getting good press.
Is she trying to be part of the boob house?
She
Like
should.
Milk
We should.
Mansion.
Milk Mansion.
We
Milk
should.
Mansion?
We should introduce her to Yells. The comments were mentioning Yells.
Those are real.
Meh.
We should introduce her to Yells. She could be part of the mansion, but she's Scottish, so I don't know if they accept Scottish chicks.
Those are real.
One more, not because it doesn't matter. It turns out, like the New York Post, they don't care if your boobs are New York or not. They'll just write about them as long as you have boobs, and you want to show them like on a picture on the New York Post.
You want to make up a lie about things that happened because of your boobs. The Post is on it. They got a guy.
Dude, they'll write that so fast. And so they did that here, except not about boobs this time, about tattoos. Australia's most tattooed woman. She was considering lasering off all of her tattoos. She's had like $260,000 in tattoos so far. Amber Luke, 30 years old. There she is.
Oh, man. She's
What do you
hot.
think? What do you think, Wes? Yeah, let's
I mean,
describe.
she's crossed into the realm where it's just like she's an object. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
Right. She's like almost like a not human looking.
Like the alien guy.
Yeah,
like
like
a
fucking
like
an
that.
alien, a hot alien.
Like Black
Project
Alien.
yeah.
Yeah, like Black Alien. Yeah,
It's too much.
It's gonna be a good time.
For sure. I mean, I think you guys are both onto something there. So, Amber Luke, she asked AI to picture her with clear skin because she was, like I said, she's considering getting all those things lasered off, $250,000+ of tattoos. And
Picture me how my dad does, she said. Wishes.
right. Yeah, and she said, "quote
On
I put-
OnlyFans without knowing it's his daughter."
I put my face into Chat GPT and asked it to remove all my
My
tattoos."
dad would like to watch an OnlyFans.
She kind of looks like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's got
Well, she said I absolutely fucking hated what I saw, and I'm never gonna do that. I fucking despised it. And actually, she's got her eyeballs already tattooed, and that picture right there made her want to do a lot more tattooing. So she's
Where is she
going
gonna do it? Will because
she's got like the middle of the face still.
Yeah,
she's got some areas. Yeah, she's got
This
some.
is my thing about
some
people that love
spots.
tattoos. Like, if you love a tattoo, you gotta look at your canvas and your love of tattoos and say, "Let me paste this situation."
Yeah, she looks like a 6-year-old or a 3-year-old drawing a picture in Crown. It's all over the place.
You're gonna run on a runway.
Yeah,
Well,
a little more precision, maybe.
she's not concerned. It sounds like.
She will be when she's got no space left. You know.
I
what
bet
mean?
she
In a
kills
year.
those car shows though. You know?
There's not a ton of space left to go. She's just like
Oh, yeah.
she's gonna finish it out there.
She's in those magazines.
Yeah, she's in those car magazines. You know she is.
Hey, real quick, that Scottish chick doing a Total Recall.
Whoa, what?
Why
Dude,
would you-
that's
why'd you
insane.
post that?
I don't know. That's
four.
weird looking.
How many titties is that? It's 1, 2, 3,
Four.
4. Yeah.
YouTube's algorithm is concerned about this.
Those are so big they look like cow udders. They don't even look like. They don't even look like titties anymore.
From the Scottish Highlands.
Yeah, one of those hairy cows.
It's high quality.
They got awesome cows there.
Grass fed right there,
Yeah, they got
baby.
really
Yeah,
good
you know what
cows.
we're talking about if you've been to an Airbnb.
Yeah, they got the famous cows in Scotland. All right, thanks for the titties.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you to the New York Post, really.
Yeah. Thanks, titties. This one's pretty funny. So I was mentioning earlier, Russia, I guess, has a population decline. Like it seems like Asia has an issue with this. So maybe it's the war, but they're like, wait a minute. Our scientists are saying like this is not good. So what are we going to do? Well, they're going to refer women who are of the age of childbirth that have proclaimed that they do not want to have children. They're going to make them go to psychologists
Yeah.
under a new health guidelines, state regulated health guidelines in Russia. And it's kind of like, it's not like going to a psychologist. It's more like going to a pray the gay away psychologist, where the psychologist is trained by the state to tell you
A berater.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they just inject you with the sperm at the psychologist?
I
or
think
do
the
they-
psychologists are definitely going to try to fuck these chicks or told to fuck these chicks. Yeah. Hypnotist. I'm sorry, not therapist. They're going to hypnotists in Russia.
Is welcome to a psychologist
No, it's
office.
therapist, but they're calling it therapist.
Take off your pants.
Hypnotist. You love the dick.
So I mean, that's pretty much the whole story. I have a few jokes because I'm like a little
Childbearing hypnotist.
Yeah. I'm like thinking to myself at home, living in Russia, where I get to sit at home and watch the 2 channels that Russia plays on TV while my wife has to go to a therapist because we don't have kids. And I'm like, get out of here. Don't you know it's time to see the therapist? And then I'm starting to think things like, this is becoming more common, and the world is turning against me because of the decisions I've made. I'm getting a little nervous, but I'm also hoping that as a 41-year-old without kids, that I'm going to be grandfathered in when this becomes a global policy in like 10 to 20 years. Kind of like
you're gonna have just missed it.
yeah, kind of like draft thing, or like we're over.
How does it feel to be like one of the last people that just like could do that before the government made you have kids?
Oh, it's going to be weird. I'm going to have. So what I'm also thinking is that there's probably going to be there's probably going to be like a big business with like technology and fake IDs where you can get like a fake kid in the system. So I could get like whatever benefits they're going to dole out to people that did have kids and not get sent to jail. I'm sure like that's going to be huge. So I'm going to have to figure that out. They probably give you like a fake memories pictures kit, and then you can choose for an upgrade how you kill off the fake kid so that they don't go looking for that person, right? Because like obviously if you don't want them to be like, oh, we have to verify that Trevor's alive.
Oh, you're talking about committing future AI enabled fraud.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to wrap my head around.
Gotcha.
Get the death certificate and everything, and then you get maybe extra benefits because your kid died. So that's basically where my head was at when I was
fantasizing about fraud.
Yeah. Fraud of a fake kid, fake social security card.
Yeah, sure.
Makes sense.
You get it.
Yeah,
you get why. Because this seems to be a thing now where people without kids are going to get in trouble soon. So, Russia's starting it.
Yeah. No, they'll make you have kids eventually. But then they'll limit the kids. China then limits the kids.
Well, it's a yin and a yang. I think we're in the phase where maybe AI will change it, but we're in the phase where it seems like globally governments are starting to get pissed at people not having kids.
Really, what you need is like a super breeder. Like I knew this girl who I waited tables with who was from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and she talked about this guy down there who was a real Lothario. And I guess
Louisiana's got some Romeos in there.
Yeah, this guy had so many children with so many different women that it was a thing. When you got of age, you had to check and make sure that the person you were dating wasn't your brother or sister. Like that's how.
What if he could have a proxy where if you were like, so and so had a kid on my behest, so I don't get in trouble with the government, and they vouched for you when they had over.
Sure.
Yeah, small towns, it's a real problem. You got to.
But like, you just get a bunch of those Lotharios. I mean, like just absolute dirtbags.
Well, I think the Lotharios are the therapist in disguise.
That's exactly no. Taking it back full circle. What's happening here?
They're sending their most charismatic people into sit down here on the couch and let's talk about it. And they're just very charismatic.
Yeah, they're drugging them.
Yeah.
You relax. You lay on black couch, relax. You will be up 15 minutes.
Sergio has a few questions.
And then, are they doing stuff like you know how like there's like a direct correlation between like abstinence only versus condoms and teen pregnancy? Like, are they pulling all the goalies over there in terms of like stopping teen pregnancy?
I don't think they care, Pat. I think they yell at you if you don't have kids, and they don't do much secondary research. It's
an easy way to figure it out. Just have lock-ins.
Apparently, they're sending
lock-ins in
robots.
high school, no condoms.
I think they're like, you can't have kids. That's a mindset.
That's right. It's pretty easy to get teenagers pregnant.
Booze lock-ins.
Yeah.
You'd think, yeah.
Also,
but when they all hate
therapists
Putin,
are definitely going to be trying to
probably
weed out the beard situations and find out if the woman's gay or not. Or because they don't like the gays either. This is kind of a double whammy. This is kind of a double whammy for Russia. This is a home run for Russian culture.
They're gonna execute some lesbians.
Yeah, they're forcing the lesbians to have kids too. I mean,
you've got pretty much two options: execution or have a kid lesbian. Yeah.
Sleep with me so I'll know if you're a lesbian or not.
Yeah. Classic.
Okay, well, let's talk ABC real quick, guys. Have you guys watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Are you familiar with it? What do you
I'm
know
familiar
about
with
it?
it.
Yeah, familiar with
My
it.
wife tried to watch it and she couldn't get into it, but I'm familiar with the backstory too. They were TikTok stars and they are swingers. Yeah.
They drink that drink that Wes was telling us about, which is just like diabetes in a cup.
Yeah.
Right, swig, the dirty sodas. I'm a reality TV junkie. I'm a Real Housewives guy. I love Mormon women. So I was like, this is perfect for me. Could not get into it at all. Couldn't get into it. But I learned a little bit because I watched some episodes. Yes, as Mark said.
Never meet your heroes, Pat. That's what
Yeah, my wife was the same way. That show sucked, apparently.
It kind of sucks.
Pure.
Yeah.
I do. But they're not very pure. These ladies were soft swinging. So essentially, it's like a bunch of attractive Mormon ladies.
But they're not real Mormon.
Right. When they're Mormons to their moms, so they're all like young moms, and they started a TikTok on TikTok dancing and shit, and they blew up. And the leader is Taylor Frankie Paul. She's like the little kind of stumpy one, and she's got 3 kids. There's another one that's blowing up and has been at odds with Taylor Frankie Paul named Whitney Levitt. Okay, now Whitney went to school for dance, and she would do these dances. She's the one that most famously did the TikTok dance in front of her baby that she just gave birth to, who had RSV and was in the NICU. Do you guys remember that video?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, that video was weird as fuck.
One of them was on Dancing with the Stars. Was it Whitney Levitt?
It was Whitney Levitt. Yeah, Whitney Levitt. And Whitney Levitt now is on Broadway playing Roxy in Chicago, and they set a record in the entire run of Chicago for ticket sales this week, which is crazy. I mean, that Chicago's been on stage forever, so she's really ascending. And Taylor Frankie Paul, you'd think she was ascending too, because she is the Bachelorette, guys. Because that's what you want is a
wow. These swingers are really getting rewarded.
A troubled mom of 3 with 2 baby daddies from the Mormon culture. That's what you want.
She also, I'm looking at pictures of Taylor Frankie Paul. She also has like a Kermit the Frog, Jiminy Cricket type vibe to her. I can't tell exactly what it is, but
that's right.
What do you
like
what do you mean by
turtleish?
that?
Like kind of
She's-
turtley?
She
Just
gives good advice. What do
no, like reminds me of like
She plays the
of like
banjo?
her look and vibe reminds me of an old timey
Cricket.
like a cricket, or like
Yeah,
Jiminy.
I see it.
or a
Will
skinny
I see it.
frog.
Let's get a picture.
Yeah.
Let's get a picture of this freak
Skinny
up.
frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see it.
A little bit. Anyways,
Anyway, she's the Bachelor.
there's this one where she's got her tongue like going around her mouth and made it really frog like.
Oh,
There's one where she's playing music with her legs.
She's riding a bicycle awkwardly. So she's the Bachelorette. Huge show, massive show for ABC. Mike Fleiss created the Bachelor, Bachelorette, and look, she's the first person that's ever been chosen that was not part of the franchise. That's how they do it, right? If you're on the Bachelor, then you get chosen as the Bachelorette, and vice versa. They pluck you. But Taylor Frankie Paul, we're at this era where it's like, did we need a megastar from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? And it was going to be a television event, guys. It was going to be huge. And you better believe that shit's already filmed. But it's being pulled because Taylor Frankie Paul apparently hit her ex-partner with a metal chair back in 2023. And TMZ dropped the video. So ABC is canceling the entire Bachelorette. And I haven't seen the video yet. I'm going to play it for you now. Let's take a look.
Yeah, look at you. Look. Yeah, look.
Okay, smacking his phone.
Physical abuse.
Pulling his hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, Taylor, this is all you do. It's the only thing you know how to do is hurt me.
I'm having flashbacks.
She's got him in
You
an
think
arm
this
bar.
is okay?
That's not good.
Not
Wes.
okay. Holy
I don't give a
Let me
She's
go.
so little.
Stop.
Kicking him.
Dude, leave me alone.
Oh, threw a chair at him.
Oh, that's some good.
Taylor's
sex, though.
daughter's right there who's like
Oh, in front of the kid.
The chair
throwing,
throw
like,
after sex is
she's
always
throwing
great.
metal bar stools, and her kid who's like by the cries that come up. Is that the whole video? Because she threw
in the
2
couch.
more.
There's more. I just
She throws 2
we
more,
don't
and then
need
the
to
kid
watch.
starts crying. And by the sound of the cries, the kid can't be older than 4.
Not
3 or 4.
good. That's
Oh,
real
she's
bad.
got young kids.
That's
Yeah,
a
so like-
that's a they'll take them from you situation.
Oh, a metal bar stool to the kid's head would have been lights out.
She's got an 8-year-old daughter. a 5.5-year-old son, and a 2-year-old son. So,
And this was in 2020, so 5-year-old. It was a 5-year-old daughter at that point.
So Taylor dropped a statement. Here's her statement. Taylor's very grateful for ABC's support as she prioritizes her family's safety and security. A spokesperson.
What? That's a first.
Paul said in a statement to the Hollywood Reporter.
Why would what?
It's a spin job, baby. After years of silently suffering extensive mental and physical abuse, as well as threats of retaliation, Taylor is finally gaining the strength to face her accuser and taking steps to ensure that she and her children are protected from any further harm.
There's a video of her throwing a chair.
Three chairs. And the kid starts crying immediately.
There are too many women who are suffering in silence as they survive aggressive, jealous ex-partners who refuse to let them move on with their lives. Taylor has remained silent out of fear of further abuse, retaliation, public shaming. She's currently exploring all of her options, seeking support, and preparing to own and share her story. Jesus Christ!
I didn't see a lot of.
Don't try to set up a fucking special. You
I didn't see a lot of. I shouldn't have done
motherfuckers.
that. And my kid, I'm sorry, I would throw 3 chairs in the direction of my kid as well.
Crazy. Well, I don't know if the dad wants the kids, but if he does, he could probably get them in court.
I mean, look, who knows what the guy did to her? He probably was a piece of shit. But in that video in particular,
but
there's no not apologizing.
You can't throw a metal chair at another adult in front of your 3 kids.
It was 3 chairs.
Yeah, 3 chairs. You can't.
I never spoke up because
3 times worse.
Because I knew that the chair video was out there, so I just kept quiet.
I mean, dude, I gotta admit, like you got kids. You've obviously been like fucking putting your kids out there. She has. They're on the show. You're doing The Bachelorette. You're like so focused on your own fucking career, and you have a publicist drop that you're gonna share and own your story. Like maybe it's time to take a step back, lady.
Yeah, and, just apologize and
go back to
try to set up the Barbara Walters interview.
Yeah.
The Bachelorette said, in light of the newly released video that just surfaced, we've made the decision to not move forward with the new season of The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Dang. She was
She
arrested.
looks like Patches of Houlihan.
Right.
That kid can dodge a chair.
It didn't look like a thing she
dodge
doesn't
a ball.
do normally, especially the way he was videoing it. It was
she was hammered in the video too.
He got her with that video.
The police come later.
This is what you do, Taylor. This is what you do with the violence, and then she just continued.
Right? Who knows what he did to her? But I will say that I've seen that same video with women who have abusive husbands in their lives or boyfriends filming their abusive husbands or boyfriends doing that shit.
Abuse goes both ways. It's bad.
Both
Men
ways.
are pretty big, so it's more jarring. But
yeah, it usually
she's
doesn't
little.
hurt them as much physically.
Right?
but
She's little, but I mean, shouldn't be abusing either way.
Not good. Anyway, ABC's freaking out.
I'm telling you, they had the hottest sex after that fight, though. I guarantee it. I tell you, I'm telling you.
You think so?
Yeah, well,
Well,
the
with the
kid
cops,
was still,
but
kid still
Cop,
crying
cop called sex the next day. Ooh. Yeah.
on the stool.
the stool.
I promise you, they had some good sex.
Wes is having flashbacks.
I just know how it works.
When the cops come over.
When the cops separate you, you're gonna be real close the next day.
What are you saying during that sex? What's the banter like during that post law enforcement intervention?
Well, everything you can imagine.
I can't believe it. I'll never do it again.
All right. That's
This
the
is
show.
how we really are.
Speculation.
Yes, exactly.
Speculation.
I fucking love you so much, you bitch.
It's just because I love you so much.
Anyway, that's the show. Domestic violence not funny, but just had to cover it. It's weird situation over there. Make sure to get out there and have yourself a great fucking weekend.
The cream of the crop!